Hi there, folks. It's KYN, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Save 1 by Gwigwi. So, last time, solved the remaining levels of the Neo rank. The first one, which was by Icho, and then, also solved the first level of the final rank. And, yeah, all great levels here, but, the Neo rank finisher, yeah, I honestly would, make the space larger and, give some more wiggle room. Because as it is quite very frustrating to like execute and everything. Yeah, and just honestly, increasing the difficulty by adding some very demanding precision. Yeah, that's not like a really good way to go about it. Yeah, especially on an engine where yeah, the difficulty should come from the puzzle, not the execution. Yeah, you want execution difficulty? Yeah, go back to Lemini/Lemmings for that. But anyway, yes, finally got that one solved after quite a lot of struggling there. But yeah, oh my goodness, I would definitely expand that area, or rather, move the trap triggers away so that yeah, you have more wiggle room because it's frustrating as is though. Yeah, and again, yeah, please do that if it does not enable any backroutes or anything. Yeah, maybe it was larger in earlier versions, but I have no idea though. So yeah, like I said, if it does open back routes, then yeah, I suppose just leave the low alone. But if it doesn't, then yeah, please consider expanding the area. So anyway, with all that being said, we are down to the final 5 levels of the pack. So yeah, I am definitely not proceeding as quickly as I would like to, but I guess it's okay though. Yeah, definitely. I definitely hit like a lot more stumpers than I expected. Um, so I guess in a way I am seeing that I'm kind of in agreement with Java Juice here. With yeah, while Icho, who was a pre-tester at the pack, considers this a medium difficulty pack. Yeah, I can see this be on the higher end of the medium difficulty, possibly even going into hard territory a bit. But yeah, but for the most part, it does seem to be like on the higher end of medium. Yeah, not like exactly in the range that you would expect for medium, but yeah, it does seem to be on the high end of the medium difficulty. All right, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. And that's pretty funny because the song "Believer" by Imagine Dragons is playing on the radio right now, and that was the most recent level that I just finished in this pack, which had that track playing. 1-2, Aquarian Deception. 80 Lemmings, one to be saved. Oh wow, 80 of them. And a talisman. Break the rule. Save 2 out of 80. Okay, easier said than done, probably. Just builders, okay. Ah, the Blue Danube Wolves. Yeah, which is the track that's pretty well known for playing on the for the space levels and Lemmings too. Okay, so would the swimmer actually be descending here? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna assume that they cannot climb out of that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, seems the best way is to go to the right side. Okay, yeah, they should be descending down here, it looks like, yes. And also down here. Yeah, and then back down here, and back up here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I suppose there's a reason why it's called the Blue Danube Vaults, because, yeah, just look at all this water. Yeah, I think with the way the shredder traps are placed, I don't think we'll be able to bypass them. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we won't be able to. Oh, how did you guys get over there? Yeah, you run out of builders. Okay, so, how did you guys get down here then? Well, there's somebody. Okay, somehow, because they are just naturally pushed to where they need to go. Okay, and I'm going to build a short. Dives down here. Then again, I don't know if you'll be able to, like, just brute force your way through the ceiling. I highly doubt it, though. What is this over here? That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I really highly doubt that you'll be able to force through the ceiling like that. Yeah, and that leaves you with 3 builders remaining. Yeah, why are there 80 lemmings here? Let me just see something here. Okay, no, they already do naturally go the right way here. Everything does seem to be pretty distant here. Maybe builders, I'm sure that's builders seen before. Yeah, so the normal solution just leaves you like a builder short each time. Okay, so that is pretty interesting. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, if we had 16 builders, then it's no problem. But as it is, we only have 15. Yeah, like, what is this green thing right here? and this uses up 10 builders. Yeah, so that didn't seem to do any good there. Okay, this is pretty perplexing then. I'm just gonna say, what happens if we max out the police break? Okay, so turn around here. Okay, and then you just reverse back to this side. Okay. So how exactly does that help us? Because we're still going to be able to shorten either way. Or regardless. Yeah, I am just not seeing how to do this if we're just going to be a builder short each time. Or, wait a second. No, we could just build to go over that thing, couldn't we? At least I'm pretty sure we can do that. Are they gonna survive that, or is that a spot height? Oh, of course it's spot height. Versus. Yeah, so this took an additional 2 builders. Yeah, and then we try building over here and we'd be a builder short. So, again, why is there 80 lemmings then? Well, the only thing I can think of is that this would essentially just require the nuke. Yeah, it has to be a nuke solution because, yeah, there's no way to reach the exit otherwise. So, where would we actually want them to go, though? This is the closest to the exit, so... Yeah, and we tried to nuke over here. So, let's see then. Somehow we would need, and also, we need a way to get, an early Lemming here to nuke, I guess. I don't know if it might be possible to get up here. So let's see. Yeah, somehow we would need to get an early Lemming to nuke. And then the rest can come after. Come on. So, yeah, I don't think we actually want to increase the release rate here just yet. So I believe this should be fine now. That's still a spot fall. No, it is a safe fall for them now. Yeah, it might actually be over here too, because like this does seem closer. This side seems closer than up here. Alrighty. So here will be a little too late. We did it with 16 lemmings remain to come out of the entrance here. Let's try it. Just many left. Still have about 80 of them here, so which I think is a good thing. It seems that we would probably want 3 of them to be here or something. Yeah, like maybe the first 3. Then again, we don't have to make it super tight. Yep, and there we go. Very creative, though. Wow, this is probably like the most creative solution I've seen where the nuke is involved. But it's a pretty difficult one to figure out, though. Wait, what? This is not supposed to happen. What did you do? I unlocked the talisman. What else? 1-3. Clappy Clappo. 25 Lemmings, 1 to be saved.
Let's go.
Okay, and another one of Strato's Lemmings Work Tour remixes. Yeah, this should be the last one in the pack. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. You know, I think it would also involve like just bombing to get down here or something. Yeah, somehow it would like involve a platform down here. Just fall into the air trap there. Yeah, and this is definitely way too far. We're sort of locked and everything. Okay, so we can't break through there. I don't suppose it's possible to like build down here, like turn around. Yeah, I didn't think so. You know, fell down here. Yeah, and of course we wouldn't get anywhere close. Yeah, it's not really possible to get down here. Well, except for building here, I think. Yeah, I place it to get over that. Oh. Yeah, you went to build twice, okay. Okay, yeah, so we go down here. Yeah, we'd be able to destroy the train here. Yeah, besides compression, we don't need to get over the bear traps. Well, I think we can only get over the first one. No, we can get over both. Yeah, we can get through there. But it is a long drop though. And I would like to see something here. No, and you still have to build to get up. So that takes one builder and then... not get through down there. If it did, then yeah, then I believe we should be able to make this platform and then block the turn. And this is open there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now we just need to go. Oh, and nearly out, okay. In that case, how about... should be able to block. Yeah, perfect. Aha! Backroute! Yeah, sorry, Gwigwy. Beat you here. Yeah, I cheated and backrouted. This one seems like it wouldn't take too long, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut here. So, yeah, because 1-2 did take quite some time, but it's like I said though, it's a very, very nice solution. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. but it is a bit difficult to like execute, and especially if you don't know the mechanics, then yeah, it may seem like an impossible level given the skill set and everything. But anyway, let's go ahead and make a stop here. And so yeah, we're down to the final 3 levels of the pack. There is a possibility that I may be able to finish in the next video, but I'm not counting on it though. Yeah, given like how much I've been struggling with these levels, a lot more than I thought. But I'm still able to get through these. So anyway, we'll make a cut here. So tune in the next time for when Let's Play more of the pack. With this, hope you enjoyed the video of the Let's Play, and I'll see you all next time.